Kia ora ngongo mā. Now, this is a bit of a different video to what I normally do, but I don't often do plugs on things, but I do like to share products when I'm happy with them because I believe that I'm not by any mean, and I would say I'm endorsing something, but I'm not getting paid or anything like that for it. So what I thought I'd do is I just wanted to share. I like to share products that I think will be helpful to others, and I like to share products that are good and useful. They're worthwhile, and they're not pieces of junk. Okay, and will just generally improve like your work or something like that, or an interesting device. And so I quite often share technological things, especially if I find something that's a good deal and it's a really good product. Now, one of the things that I've come across over the last few years is something called Shades. Um, and Shades are basically blue light glasses. And what blue light glasses are, if you're an adult, around Mr. Ashley's age or a little bit older, you remember blue blocker sunglasses. And what blue blockers were sunglasses that block out the blue spectrum of light, or reduce it. And what that does is it helps protect your eyes a little bit better from just the normal ultraviolet light out around in the normal world. Now, what we've found over the last few years, particularly now that people are on devices a lot more, is that things like computers and cell phones and televisions emit a lot of blue light. And that has led to things like the deterioration of people's sight, dryness of the eyes. So a lot of people complain about getting headaches from looking at screens too much. If you work in an environment with a lot of fluorescent light, it can cause people really serious migraines. Also, think a lot of exposure to blue light can damage your sleep habits. It can make you awake and not tired. So that's why people try and discourage you from looking at a device late in the evening, or especially for you young people, you definitely shouldn't be doing this. But I guarantee you, some of your parents out there or older siblings might be sitting in bed with a smartphone, Facebooking, and all that sort of stuff, and that can destroy your sleep habits. Also, over the course of time, it can deteriorate your vision and things like that. And there's a lot of other studies that have gone into blue light. Now, these kind of glasses are becoming much more common, and you can find them all over the place. But I am very happy with this set. Now, I wouldn't normally do something like this, just as I said at the beginning, but I've had my set for 2 years. Now, I was lucky enough to get given a new pair. But this is my old pair, and you might have seen, I've had these in videos before, and you can see how much I wear them. I wear them almost on a daily basis, and they are really, really good. They're still really effective. I'm pretty rough with things, and they're a little bit scratched in places, so it's made the vision a bit blurry, but they still do their job of blocking blue light. Now, one of the cool things about them too is they're really good in low light situations too. So if I need to focus on something and there's not much light, or if I'm driving and it's raining, I'll put these on as well, because they help make things a little bit more clear, is the best way to put it. Okay, because they cut out the glare, and so they make things easier to see. And in a sense, they're almost like polarized glasses in the sun. Okay, so I'm really happy with these, and I'm really happy to put out a plug on these. And I think if you're someone that works on devices all the time, like I do, or if you're a school kid and you are on a device as like a BYOD setting, I 100% think that you should have a pair of these. Now, there are a lot of different ones out on the market, and they're all varying qualities. Now, you'll find a lot that are wireframe, and they're like, kind of hip Italian, almost like a pair of glasses. Those are janky. And I've tried a few of those before, and they tend to break really easy, and they're really fragile and frail. And you can tell that I'm really hard with these. These are plastic and quite resilient, okay? And they get squished and crumpled in my pocket, and they've twisted and turned. But they have never fallen apart, and they have never broken, and the hinges have never popped out of place. and I've never broken the screw out of them, you know. So, and I'm really rough with stuff. You can see how scratched and worn out they are and things like that. So um, that's why I'm really happy with the performance of these, because they're quite tough, and I'm a person that's pretty hard on my things. So I do recommend this brand here, Shadez. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put a link to where you can get these from in the descriptions below. I highly recommend that if you're interested in something like this, you get these ones. Okay. Just because they do everything that they're meant to do. They block out blue light. They're comfortable to wear. They're nice and light. They look nice, and they last a really long time. And this pair is a tribute to that. So just kind of sharing what I've learned over the last couple of years with this product. I'm going to put up a video maybe in the next couple of days on another product that I found really interesting, my favorite virtual reality headset. So stick around for that. And we are going to continue with a few experiments. We've got some experiments coming up, and we're still working on the glow stick elephant's toothpaste. So stick around for the third video in that series. Okay, but for now, ka kite anō, and keep an eye out for the link in the description for this brand of glasses. Ka kite.